So next, let's get our pager looking right. So we want to change the size of the images. So we're going to need a unique image style for that. And then we need to set the pager to display using that image style. And we'll have to use a hidden field for that because we can't reuse the image field that's being used for the node display without changing the image style for it as well. So first, let's save this. So I'll scroll up and click Save. And let's go to Image Styles. I'll open up Coffee with Alt-D, type in Image, and hit Enter to go to Image Styles. So now we could use Thumbnail here, right? It sounds like it makes sense. These are thumbnail views of this particular image. But the context here might have some very specific requirements for the display. It might need to be a particular height or particular width. We're also going to crop it down so that it's a square instead of simply a full thumbnail of either a portrait or a landscape image. So there could be some specific settings that don't apply to thumbnails everywhere. So we're going to add a new style. So I'll click Add Style. For the style name, we'll type Blog Slideshow Pager, and I'll click Create New Style. Now, just as a quick note, if we thought that we would reuse this style for other slideshows on our site, we might want to rename this to Slideshow Pager instead of Blog Slideshow Pager. This is a very specific context we're implying with the style name, and we might want to broaden that out if we think we'll use it other places. For now, I think this is good. So let's select a new effect. Again, we're going to use Scale and Crop, and I'll click Add. For width, we'll select 40 pixels, and because this is going to be square, we'll set 40 pixels for height as well, and I'll click Add Effect. Okay, now just for kicks, let's add one more effect to make these thumbnails black and white. So I'm going to select Desaturate under Effect and click Add. Okay, so now we have what we need. We can go back to our view and add our field that we'll use in our pager, and then set our pager to use that field. So we'll go to Structure, Views, and under Blog Homepage, we'll click Edit. Remember to go to Attachment. We want to make sure that we're in the right display as we're editing it here. And now let's go down to Fields and click Add, and we'll do a search for Image. We want the image that appears in content, not the user image. So we'll check this and click Apply This Display. Now it says Apply This Display, so we're good to go. Again, this is because we've already overridden some fields. We'll uncheck Create a Label. That label will actually display in the pager if we don't uncheck it. For the image style, we'll select Blog Slideshow Pager. For Link Image to, we'll keep that at nothing, and that should be good. We'll click Apply This Display. And now we need to set the pager to use this. This is going to be in the Format settings. So we'll click Settings next to Slideshow, and we'll scroll down to the bottom where the widgets are. And here for the bottom widgets, we have Pager, and we have Content Image checked here. We want to check the second one, and then we click Apply This Display. And if we scroll down, we'll see our pager looking right. But then we have this one item that looks like a pager item, but it changes along with the node. Can you figure out what's going on here? I'll give you 2 seconds. Okay, the problem is that we didn't exclude this field from the display. So let's go back up to our fields, and for the second image here, we'll click it, and we'll check Exclude from Display and Apply This Display. And now if we scroll down, we'll see just our pager items and our image and title up here.